What are you currently reading?
I am reading Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel, or Mantel. I don't know because I haven't met her, but it's really good. For anyone who likes, Gladiator and the Tudors and all of that, it's a really beautifully written, in-depth fiction about the Tudor era.
What book stands out from you from your high school reading list, good and bad?
I took a course in 11th grade. I went to a boarding school and I took a course called Insanity in Literature, and it changed my life. That's why I'm a writer today. And it was a course where we read John Barth and Kesey and all these interesting people, and then for the final exam we had to write a short story that demonstrated our understanding of insanity in literature. And I got an A+ on my final exam, and having somebody validate my writing that way turned me into a writer.
Can you think of one book that you wish that you had written?
I can. It's called To Kill a Mockingbird.
Ah,
It's
banned
a book. Is it? Yeah, well, it shouldn't be. I reread that book every year. I taught for a year in China. I taught creative writing in English for the first time in Chinese history, and I taught To Kill a Mockingbird. It wasn't for sale in Shanghai. I could get 2 copies, so I flew in 54 copies. Right after I taught the course, they started having huge copies everywhere. They allowed the book in. That book to me has it all. It has kids and Scout and the gang. It has Atticus. It just is such a, and then it's beautifully written. And people say, why didn't she write more? If you have written that book, you should never pick up a pen again.
What is your favorite children's book?
Well, the book that got me the most creative was Harold and His Purple Crayon. I remember that book well because in it, this little kid draws on walls and things, and all that comes alive. And my imagination went, wow, you mean anything you think can come alive? So that was a huge book for me. All the Oz books were giant in my childhood. Kipling, I read all of Kipling. As I got a little bit older, I read Edgar Allan Poe, and I think that turned me into this dark, devious human that I am today.